Hello everybody and welcome. The fuck is this shit?
Alright then, hello everybody and welcome back to the magnificent, superior, awesome, super duper amazing show, City Skylines, in which things are going pretty shit, to be quite honest. Still, this place, not working. Not working. Not even looking at it. Like, holy shit, it's not working. Is it not working? Oh, it's not working. Even though I have the feeling that it's getting better at some places. Like over here, it's not too bad anymore. Over here, there's still issues, but it's not too bad anymore. Over here, you know, it's actually getting better too. Would it finally become a little bit better? I mean, not here. Apparently not here, which is not enough customers. Which amazes me, because look at the amount of fucking residential. Look at it, we can even add more. One more here. Everything will be filled up with people. There will be 300,000 people trying to get into your fucking thing. Even though your hotels, aren't you? Yeah. We don't get a lot of guests and tourists in here. Can we see tourism somewhere? Is there a thing for tourism? I am quite curious. Whoa, the building just disappeared right in front of my eye. Well, that's a shock I will never, ever recover from. Nope, I don't think we can find the amount of actual tourists somewhere. I don't think there's like a thing for that. I couldn't find it at the very least. And you know what? Don't really care either. Education is something that we haven't looked into for a while. And you know what? You can tell. You can freaking tell, can't you? Holy shit. Elementary school. There is a whopping 25,000 children who can go to elementary school, and there's only capacity for a mere 10,000. High school. There are over 46,000 eligible teenagers who want to go to high school. There's capacity for half of them. Not even. University. 22,000 can want in. 45,000 can. So we need to get high schools and elementary schools in here, because holy shit, is it not working. Jesus, this road is a lot busier than I thought it would be. Holy crap, everyone's interested in going in here. Should we just not let that happen? Should we just not let this do this? Because I don't feel that it's the right... Okay, we're going to do this differently as well. Okay, before we do high schools, roads. Back again in action in another episode of Roadhouse for some fucking reason. I mean, it does look like it a little bit. Holy shit, are we making an absolute... Oh, well, I'm making an absolute mess of it. It's not your fault. Don't blame yourself for this. It's honestly 100% my fault. And I'm sorry that I tried to drag you into this bullshit. It's not fair. Right, so we have this beauty of a thing, which of course is not going to fit in here. Well, not at all. It's gonna have to go in here, which is a bit of a hard one, really, because we're gonna have to redo the highway as it is right here, which is a bit of a shame, because I liked the way it was. I liked how it was running, as well as over here. And we can't even do too much with that, because this thing is here. We could have placed it there if we knew, but we didn't, because I'm an idiot. I mean, I always keep getting you guys in, and I'm sorry, I should not do that. Right, so we're gonna get the curly curl on, and we're gonna get a proper, awesome curl of darkness and doom in here, which is going to do something like this, which is honestly gonna look so shit you will not even believe it. And this one will do quite a bit of the same, and curl up to there and connect up. So now this is sort of a thing. Oh my god, this one is going to do this, and this can actually not be too bad. Like, that's not too bad, even though we should probably get sound barriers on those things. I don't know why they're not there. It's probably a thing we want to look into, because holy shit, if not, people will probably start getting angry. So how about we upgrade this for a little bit? Like, at least, no, all of them. We're gonna upgrade all of them into the soundproof. Well, these didn't necessarily need to be that. In fact, they shouldn't be that at all. Look at the way they're just crossing the road like a fucking bunch of race cars. I mean, this one basically is a race car. Look at it go. Look at it drive around. Riding on the highway, or whatever the fuck. Look at that. Look at him go. I mean, some of these cars in this game are pretty neat, I have to say. I don't care about our police department. They're not my priority at this very moment. But now that's fixed too. This road is fixed. High schools. That's all we were doing before all of this bullshit. High schools. There you go. Have another one. And have another one. And you know what? Here, have another one. I bet you all of them are filled up within seconds after coming back to them. I bet. I'm willing to bet on it. Right. This one. Fucking... I mean, it's close to being absolutely packed. Look. There it is. one or two more. There you go. Full. Fucking full. Full. All of them are full. Jesus. Look at this. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. High school availability. There's only 30,000 availability at this very moment. We also don't have a high school or anything for that fact over this area, which is definitely something that we need to look into over here as well. We will not be happy with the fact that our kids cannot go to school. Never, ever. They just can't, because there's not enough space. There's not enough space in our school banks for these people to actually go ahead and study and do things and get education. That's why we're not making enough money. That's why the transport in this place is not good enough. The children are not smart enough, and it's fucking thundering and bullshitting now as well. I don't like it. Stop it. Stop it with that noise and bullshit. Right, we'll place one over here too. We'll place a couple in this part of town as well, because this seems to have been neglected slightly too. There you go. You are no longer necessary. You are being dismissed by now. Another elementary school right up in here. How about this area? Do we want elementary schools? No. Are we gonna get them? Yes. All the children are releasing a sigh of anger and depression because they need to go to school now, and they were absolutely not ready for that step in their lives whatsoever. In fact, they're not looking forward to it whatsoever. The first day in which they have to leave their mothers and cry loads because they don't want to accept the fact that life as they knew it is over, and they're gonna have to be doing other shit than play around and pull shit out of their nose. We don't actually want a school in the party zone. That's not really responsible. The amount of schools in here is absolutely mental. It's absolutely fucking mental. There you go. We'll get another one in here for any of you who care, for any of you who want. Oh, and this street could use one. This street right here could use one as well. I mean, we're almost at capacity. We'll place one over here as well, and that marks it for me. That should be somewhere around 25,000, which is fine by me. How many are these? They're 300. Yeah, we should be fair. Yeah, there you go. Almost 25,000. Fine by me. We are at capacity for education, which took an entire fucking episode. Jesus Christ. Also, we have really run out of money. Look at the amount of money. We don't even have 1 million anymore. We have just okay, speed it up a bit. I want to get back to 1 million. I don't feel comfortable with just 6 numbers. I need 7. I need at least 7 down here. I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy. I can't live with that. I can't accept the fact that we don't have 1 million. Fucking hell, guys. Step your game up. You work harder. Why are you at home? Go and get yourself a fucking job. Also, how the fuck did you get that plant pot hanging outside? You're in the fucking 20,000 fucking... How? How do you do that? Fucking magic. Also, these hospitals are fucking big. How's the capacity? 700. Yeah. My God, look at how huge that is. I mean, it looks... I mean, to be honest, it looks huge from here. Now you go to the side and you just see that this is like a cheap-ass fucking building. And this is actually the big part. And this as well. It's a cool design. I like it. But we need like hospitals with like 10,000 capacity. Just one like giant hospital in the middle where we can house like 10,000 of them. Why are so many people dying here? A dead person is waiting for transport. Why are you dead then? Why do you keep dying? Stop dying. Talking about that, population-wise, there's 8% children, 19% teens, 21% young adults. So that's pretty decent. It's pretty decent, but it's fierce. I'm not happy about the fact that I'm not happy about the fact that almost 55% is adult or older. I don't like it. We need more children. I mean, we don't need more children because then the schools can't cope. But we need more children and more teens. Teens, 90% is okay. Unemployment is back to 15%. Simply because like all of these companies are going bankrupt because no one is coming, which is weird to me because there's over 300,000 people now. This is all filled with people living, doing in this beautiful neighborhood, you have to say. And apparently no one cares to go to their companies for some reason. Not enough customers. I wouldn't understand why. And I don't understand why. Why would they not come to your... I mean, if they don't come, even though they're here, like there's fucking 1,000 people living in this area, or 10,000, or how fucking many. I think there's over 10,000 living in this area. If no one comes to your company, you are doing something wrong, mate. Is this part of this beach? I mean, we're gonna make this part of like the boulevard, which is going to be part of the beach. I mean, I don't want to be like this annoying guy who doesn't include the boulevard with the rest of the beach. This is all the beach, guys, and you better enjoy it. Like these cliffs as well, beautiful cliffs, which everyone is going to be enjoying. Right, this right here is not Olive Park. It's homeless beach. I don't know why it's homeless or has 2 L's. It's not how you write it. It's homeless beach. There's lots of fucking homeless guys chilling about in these rocks. Just sleeping in there. Like, this is a nice little cozy space with all of them. Even though it's a bit wet, it's a bit moist, they don't care. They just like get their boxes up there. Look at the amount of fucking water. Jesus Christ. How did that happen? This beach should be fine by now. This entire place is underwater as well. The stream is so inconsistent that there's no way of keeping track on it whatsoever. I don't get it. I'm out. And when I say I'm out, I mean that I'm out. I'm gonna leave it here. If you enjoy this, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Welcome to the family. I appreciate you being here an awful lot. Thank you so much for watching. And until the next one. Bye bye.